how to rewire your brain. If you're scared of something, just know that you have to overcome it. If you've got self-limiting beliefs, fears, things holding you back, you need to come to terms with it very quickly, sooner rather than later. There's one thing that you should know about the brain. The brain can change. Okay? You can rewire your brain. However, by 35, this becomes a little bit more harder. That's because the subconscious mind has almost accepted defeat. It's accepted the fact that it's going to be very, very difficult to change its mind. How you rewire your brain? Well, it's very, very simple. You face fear head on. If you are scared of talking to a woman, if you are afraid to go and approach a woman face on, cold approach as they call it, you do it. You do it 100 times. You do it 100 times in one day if you have to. And trust me, that cycle will end. It will be deleted. It will finish. It will no longer take up any energy or space in your mind. It will be defeated. Trust me when I say this. I used to be petrified of speaking to women until I made the decision to go and cold approach. Now I've done it about 1,000 times and had absolute unreal experiences, and I continue to do so. Number one, right? Your brain needs reps, okay? That's how you strengthen the muscle, okay? That's how you strengthen anything in life. If you want to get better at something, you do reps, and you do it consistently, okay, with discipline. And over time, you rewire your brain. You start seeing new experiences. You just need to do it once to completely change the whole experience for yourself, okay? One experience is data. It's new information, right? It changes the brain, right? Information can change you like that, let alone a new experience, okay? Once your brain changes or receives new information and data, you're going to change. You will change, okay? You've rewired your brain. That's one way you can do it. Now, you can do it another way, and this is also very, very powerful, and that's through meditation. You can do a lot through meditation with the right kind of meditation. And what I'm talking about is changing or altering your brain waves, okay? Imagine we're constantly in the alpha state. But what you can actually do in meditation is you can slow down your waves by really going into a kind of trance or kind of sleep state where your brain waves slow down, slow down, slow down. And what you actually do is you tap into your subconscious mind. You open the door for the conscious mind to kind of go away and the subconscious mind to come in. So what can you actually do once that happens? Well, you can actually start thinking and feeling new thoughts, right? Let's say you're afraid of something. You can actually start thinking of what you want to change and then adding an emotion with that. And over time, you keep doing that morning and night, it's best, because that's when you're kind of still in the delta, beta brainwave state. You can tap into your subconscious mind using those thoughts and emotion to change the way you think and feel. You do this every single night and every single morning, right? Let's say, for example, 15 minutes is you just slowing down the brain. You're just focusing on your breathing. You're focusing on your thoughts, seeing them, observing them, letting them go. And then the second part is you really starting to hone in on your new thoughts and beliefs, right? You do that, right? So as you can imagine, right, the thought starts here. You use your breath. You bring it all the way in and then out. Okay, so you're thinking of something. You're thinking of a new thought. add that feeling to it. How does it feel to have that into your life, right? And you release it. You release it out into the universe and you let the mind make its decision. You make the universe manifest that for you. It's extremely powerful, both of them, right? So you've got the practical and you've also got the theory, okay? Them two in combination can be very, very lethal. Now, both work. Both of them work. I've used both and they've done absolute wonders for me. So that's two ways in which you can rewire your brain. And I also want to add that when you're doing the meditation, it's nice to add some kind of music in the background. So what you can actually do is you can go on YouTube and find some sort of beta wave brain state music, and it just sort of helps the brain relax. It helps it get into that state. So essentially what you want to do for the first 15 minutes is go from alpha to beta. Extremely powerful, right? Remember that. So that's it. Two ways you can rewire your brain. It's worked for me. It will work for you. Now you need to understand you need consistency and discipline, okay? Doing it once, it's not really going to do much. Like I mentioned, you need the reps, okay? The brain needs to be worked on. It's like a gym. Think of the brain like a gym, right? The more you work on it, the stronger the muscle gets. Consistency, repetition, sets, that's what it needs. So try it and do it for a month. Every single day, you will feel completely different. Okay, these are ancient techniques, right, that Neville Goddard has used, has advocated, and it is powerful. So yeah, if this resonates with you, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and peace.